Year-old Dylan, a Bronx high school student seeking asylum from Venezuela, is one of the recent high-profile ICE arrests that happened at a federal immigration court in Manhattan. It hasn't been happening at New York state courts because of the Protect Our Courts Act. It was introduced by Long Island State Assemblywoman Mikaela Solage.
It was a bill that required ICE to have a judicial warrant when entering courthouses. And those going to and from court could go there without having to be worried.
Thursday, the U.S. Department of Justice filed this lawsuit to try to override the New York state law and allow ICE to detain non-citizens in state courts with or without a judicial warrant. In part, the suit claims that conducting an arrest at or near a courthouse often reduces the risk of flight and safety risks to the public, law enforcement officers, and targets themselves, in part because individuals are usually screened for weapons. Solage says,
"This lawsuit is a shameful display of federal overreach and political cruelty. They're using taxpayer dollars to attack a law that upholds due process and the human rights of people, and I think it's really despicable."
Immigrant advocates say Dylan's case has already caused concern at federal immigration hearings. They say it would make it worse if it extends to state courts.
We are all safer when everybody, citizens and non-citizens, are able to access the courts to protect their rights and the safety of themselves and their communities.
Melissa Chua is with the New York Legal Assistance Group that now represents Dylan. They released court audio of the proceedings in which they say Dylan was tricked into having his asylum seeker status taken away and was then detained by ICE agents waiting in the federal courthouse hallway.
Continuation of is no longer in the government's best interest.
Okay, so sir, the government attorney just asked me to dismiss the notice to appear. That means the government attorney wants me to drop your immigration case.
Certainly, they weren't advised very clearly that if you agree to dismissal, once you walk outside of this courtroom, you will be detained. So he's trying really hard to stay positive, but it's really difficult. He misses his family. He wants to be in school.